I'm from Universal Fuse here. Today we're doing a little updated refresher course on our head unit installation kit for the BABF Falcon and Ford Territory. The original video we did, which has had hundreds of thousands of views, is actually quite old now, about 5 or 6 years. So a lot of things have changed in that time. We've updated the interface kit a little bit, and the types of products that we're fitting have changed drastically as well. So the original video included an old Parrot Asteroid Classic, which was a pretty cool unit at the time, but that was a long time ago and we know how fast technology changes. So the latest and greatest upgrade for this vehicle is in fact the new Pioneer Smart Sync head unit. What's really cool about this gadget is it installs like a single DIN head unit, but it has a built-in phone holder. So you don't have to buy a separate magnetic phone holder for your dash. This head unit itself will hold your phone. And with all of these fast touch buttons across the front, you have full hands-free voice control of your phone. So it keeps you 100% legal. You can use this in any state. Don't listen to what some people say about this being an illegal product in some states. It is simply a clever smartphone holder built into a head unit, which will give you all of the wireless voice control features you'd expect from a new car, including Android Auto. Google Maps will run on your phone screen integrated through this audio unit, and it even has the option to upgrade to a integrated Pioneer parking sensor kit, which you can attach to the back of the car and install through the vehicle and have audible warning beeps when you're reversing come through your car's factory speakers, as well as an on-screen display indicating how close you are to an object. Very clever upgrade. So let's get into a few of the components. First of all, you'll have the mounting kit and the Pioneer head unit, which is also supplied as a kit from Universal Fuse. Comes with that is a UF1 interface cable. This very clever cable, which is unique and exclusive to Universal Fuse, will let you plug and play this head unit to your Ford Falcon, BABF or Ford Territory, and requires one more little adapter, which is a Pioneer specific plug, which attaches to the end of this and then connects to the Pioneer head unit. We have this kit available for many other single DIN head units, so if you've got an existing single DIN head unit you want to fit to your car, check out the website, buy the install kit without the Pioneer. But if you're looking for a full and complete upgrade for Bluetooth streaming, Android Auto, all of the tricks, get your hands on this very good value kit. Alright, let's check out how to take the car apart. I've got a very cool video by the lovely Candice from Universal Fuse showing how to assemble this mounting kit. But now I'm going to show you how to take the vehicle apart and prepare it ready to install that kit. First of all, you need to pop off the surround around the shifter with a panel tool. You can easily lift that up, it simply clips out. Then you've got two Phillips head screws, which this one we prepared earlier, we've already taken out. So you can remove these two side panels just by removing those Phillips head screws and then lifting those out of place. The next step is to take out the factory pocket. Some vehicles will have screws in these two locations, some will actually not have screws and it's just clipped in. Either way, you can lift that out, unplug the cigarette lighter socket, which we have pre-done in this circumstance, and then you're going to run through the UF1 interface harness down through this cable cavity, through to the pedal region, and then into this area where it's going to plug in and connect behind the factory fuse panel. I'm going to show you exactly where those plugs are right now. So if you go down up under the factory fuse panel, you will find two plugs to attach the UF1 cable to. There's a blue one which has all the power connectors, and then a white 6-pin one which has the audio connectors. Clip those in and then carefully run the cable through back to the head unit section. You'll also need to install the microphone that comes with your new Bluetooth head unit. Put that in the center of the vehicle. Don't put it up here on the A pillar like all those installers from the 90s do. Put it in the center of the vehicle. The echo cancellation and the noise cancellation will work better there, and it also means your passenger can talk on Bluetooth hands-free as well, and the microphone will still pick them up. Run that cable neatly under the panels, along the roof lining, behind the A-pillar panel, and down in parallel with the new UF1 cable that we've just fitted. Now take your Pioneer adapter harness if you bought the full Pioneer kit from Universal Fuse, or if you selected a different head unit kit, fit the appropriate plug and play ISO harness, and now you're ready to plug in your new head unit. This harness has all the power connections you need, and then the audio connections are conveyed via these two RCA plugs. Now, very important, when you connect those two RCA plugs, they need to be connected to the front output RCA connectors on your audio unit. If you don't connect it to the front output RCA connectors, you won't get Bluetooth audio when in a hands-free call. So make sure you connect it to the front RCA output connectors. There are some circumstances on some models of these cars where the black bracket here is actually about 2 centimeters too long. Not on everyone, but just the odd model, there's a couple of different airbox shapes back there. So if you find that when you go to refit it and it doesn't quite duck in all the way, double check all your cables, make sure none of them are getting in the way of the fitment. But if all of the cables seem clear and it's sitting well, then you might need to shorten these steel brackets by about 2.5 centimeters. Just chop them off with a hacksaw. Easy. Alright, let me show you what's so awesome about this new Pioneer SmartSync head unit. So, as well as being a regular badass single DIN head unit, when you remove the face, you can open up this very cool little phone holder, which sits nicely on the Ford dash. Return the face to its original position. It's tricky to do with one hand while holding a phone. And you now have a smartphone holder. This has variable and adjustable little legs and feet, so it won't get in the way of your charge port, volume control or power switch, and it will clamp your phone. It'll clamp quite big phones like Notes and other big maxi phones. It will then hold the phone in a very suitable position to give you Android Auto, so you can have maps and other voice control functions all displayed on your dash. There are even some apps that will work on Apple to give you similar functions, including the Pioneer SmartSync app, which is a lot like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto all on its own. So download the Pioneer SmartSync app, check it out, and it works in conjunction with this head unit to give you a whole bunch of voice control functions like navigation, texting, all sorts of stuff, music playback. Have a little bit of a look. Pioneer SmartSync, check it out in the App Store or the Play Store. Now we're ready to do a power up test. We haven't quite tidied up our cables yet, but we'll get to that shortly. So, key on. The unit will jump into life. It is telling us to download the Pioneer SmartSync app. And once you've downloaded that and paired the phone to this device via Bluetooth, you'll have voice control of all sorts of functions, voice control navigation, voice control text, as well as volume and track control on here. Now, to access the sound for this unit, all you need to do is simply press the AM button on the head unit, and that will run the sound from the new Pioneer through the auxiliary channel of the factory system, which means all of your steering wheel controls will operate as master volume controls still, and the radio is still running through the original Ford ICC unit. Alright, now we've got a successful power up test. You can refasten the screws, these last couple of panels, put your shift trim surround back into place, and splash around a few cable ties to tidy up the cable run up under here so it's clear and free of your pedals. Get that cable tied up nice and neat. Congratulations, you have now installed the new Pioneer SmartSync single DIN head unit to your Ford Falcon, BA, BF or Territory. Enjoy all of the conveniences of modern smartphone connection through your factory system, neat and easy for a ripper price.